Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Deploying ADS.
Bomb located by attackers.
Cover me! Wall reinforced!
10 seconds to go. 5 seconds left before insertion. Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb.
Unrolling razor fire. He's on! Heads out, go get him, mate. Heads down! Heads active, ready to engage.
Attackers drop the diffuser.
Reloading. Reloading.
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
That's the beauty. Frag grenade out. Babes in position.
Bomb located by attackers.
Loading mag!
The attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped. Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Evil eye deployed.
Test deployed! You can stop worrying about grenades now!
10 seconds left.
Bobby!
5 seconds to insertion. Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
Loading new
Magazine! Changing mags!
All set to blow it up. Knock, knock.
Babes in position. Eyes on Tango.
Charge
Second floor.
ready.
A bomb has been located.
Contact. Swapping mags. Switching position.
swapping mags.
The attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped.
Swapping mags.
Do apologize for the hold up there. I do think I have my mic situation under control now. Defense is heading back up to the console games room hold, which as expected, I feel most teams are most comfortable on this hold. And
Attackers are moving out to locate
it's
a
kind of
bomb.
just a default site for defenders. You'd like to grab the rounds here and head on into basement with a strong 2-1 lead. Now, the attacking team, I'm interested to see if they're going to have the same luck pushing into admin the way they did last time. They had a lot of dedication to it, and with them catching the Jaeger flank early in the round, it really gave them the leeway that they needed to. get that round win. Now it seems like they're gonna go ahead and send Zofia right in again. Let's go ahead and see what she's up to. All right, now I do think they're gonna go ahead and leave big door closed for now. Honestly, it allows them to rotate through this room easily. So if they go ahead and make their focus into copy again to open up games room wall, creating those deep angles, looking into connector, watching for any possible crossfires that they could get set up. Okay, now the stack, they are stacking into admin again as we have the Thermite, Zofia, and Buck making their push up, getting rid of some of those Goyo shields, as they can be quite a pest when you get into the later round. Now they have the Goyo playing behind Londesk here. This is a rather dangerous position. He's going to rotate back off into bathroom with the Jaeger, pushing down yellow stairs. All right, that's going to leave Maestro and Castle sitting in games room. And it does look like things are getting rather dire here. They're just trying to waste as much time as possible before the attackers do close in, which I think the Castle can feel this coming. Another drone's coming out though. They're going to make sure they have any possible intel as they move forward into this round. Big kill coming out from Capitale there on Spiral. Now they've got the crossfire set up. So as Goyo looks for the refrag, he does lose a bit of health, and it sounds like they might even be opening up
A bomb has been located.
connector window here. Ooh, big kill there from Goyo. He's going to rotate back into bathroom safely and hope that he can get another kill here. The attacking team is set up rather well with somebody repelled on the connector window, looking for any rotates through that big... Oh, and now we're going to see the kill come out from Thermite. Goyo shields down. 20 seconds left to go here in the round. This is looking rather good for the attacking team, and then Capitale is going to finish it out with the final kill here onto Goyo. So surprisingly, the attacking team Calpyso has taken 2 rounds on a council games room defense. I'd say that's not typically expected, but teams have been playing this site for a while, so attacks have become quite well formed, I would say. Now they're going to move down to Garage Cafeteria with 2 failures up at Council. I would hope that they wouldn't go back up there. Attacking team is gaining some momentum here with the 2-1 lead. I'm going to see the 6th pick onto Jaeger. Moving from the castle, which I would say makes sense for garage push. Or I mean the garage hold, sorry. Now with the Vigil, those are going to be 2 pretty high power fragging roamers that the attacking team's going to be very weary of as they move in and probably take over the first floor here, as most attacking teams typically will. Nothing too crazy from the either team. Now the attacking team seems to be rolling with the same setup. If it's not broke, don't fix it. And they've had pretty decent success on the other sides of this map, so they're going to keep moving forward with that lineup.
You can stop
10
worrying about
seconds
grenades
left
now.
before insertion.
Seems like we have a pretty standard hold coming from the defense site, or basement site.
Attackers must locate.
Rotations coming in from Cafe and Security, and we will probably have the tricks coming out from the Kayad. Not sure how to pronounce his name, honestly. I think I've heard Kaid and Kayad. Emilosh, I believe, says Kayad. So if I were going to take a stab, that man's got the right pronunciation. Okay, we're going to have the Zofia moving in through Visa, possibly. Now, looks like Capitale's actually going to be heading up towards a 2nd floor clear. Jaeger at the top of Spiral, looking for anybody possibly making their way in through main lobby here, as Zofia does actually open up main lobby. It looks like she plans to move in. Now, I'm sure they have a drone ahead of her looking for the intel. Now, I don't know if they actually spotted Jaeger on the Spiral stair, but that could be a big problem for them later, or here rather shortly in this round if they don't find him soon. I'm going to go ahead and start opening up piano floor, which is pretty typical on this push. We got Buck over in the front office room, making that long angle down Visa stair, which is that's a beautiful angle, and catching any defenders off guard with that would be a rather motivating move for the attacking team here. All right, we're gonna have this drone back out. The exothermic is coming out now. They're gonna get this wall opened up. Defense is gonna push back. Got Pad playing behind white truck and the smoke on yellow stair. Wow, big kill coming out from the thermite there, I do believe. It's been having a pretty decent game so far, and that leaves Smoke sitting on site alone with, well, with Maestro in security. Go up. The Jaeger is sitting at Visa stairs. Looks like he's searching for any of these entering attackers. Now, might be going for a big rotate over top of yellow. I'm not too sure, but we do have Capital on these stairs as well, and it does. The Capital is going to go ahead and pick up Vigil. Buck's going to go ahead and get killed by Jaeger here. This is crazy what just happened. I feel like the attacking team had such great control up until that moment. Now we're in a 2v2 situation.
Attackers recovered.
This is really anybody's game. Sophia droning out, trying to get that last bit of info before they make this final push with 20 seconds left in the game. Injuring, or not injuring, tagging up the Jaeger, but not getting the down. Gonna go ahead and move for plant here, but I don't think this is gonna get stuck as Jaeger is in position from yellow stair. You get the kill. He follows through with that. That leaves
5 seconds left.
Capital on yellow stair all alone, making his push down into two operators who are already pre-aimed at that angle. Good night. That's the end of this round. It was a really, really odd series of events. It's like, I felt honestly that the attacking team had that in the bag. Halfway through that round, they had opened up both sides of garage wall. They had coverage in piano and main lobby, I believe, and it just really seemed like they had pretty proper control over the entire map. And then out of nowhere, I think the Jaeger rotated from games room, I believe, but I'm not entirely sure, and he got the big kill onto Buck while he was droning. And then after that, it just seemed all downhill for the attacking team. We're going to see another sixth pick off the castle onto another, well, actually we're going to see a dock this time, bringing out the ACOG, and it looks like, I believe, I Delta is moving over to Jaeger from
Attackers
Vigil.
need to locate and defuse bombs. Bomb located by
And they're moving
attackers.
back to the lobby press room, as this is where they have had success in the first round. And we're going to see pretty much the same lineup other than the dock coming out from their team here. Now, interested to see where they like to place that ACOG, seeing as they clearly feel that they need to win some of these long-range gunfights, or at least just want that ACOG on the field for the optimal fragging ability, honestly.
5 seconds
Pretty
remaining.
basic setups in bathroom here. Smoke playing that connector spot again, which pretty
Attackers
well
are heading
done
out to
last
defuse the
time.
bomb.
Although he was picked off prior to the end of the round, which did hurt the defense quite a bit. But as I said, they did win that round. So overall, 1v1, they won, but it was very close, and it probably could have been a bit more comfortable had the Smoke been able to hold on to his life for just a little bit longer. But it was all right, as they're going to go ahead and push right on into garage here. And it also seems like they're going to have Habana making a move on Council. Jaeger's in there. He's ready to contest this. He seems like he's ready for the push, and he'd rather take it and waste some time on the defense right now. They're going to go ahead and start droning him out, and I think they may be unaware of the Mozzie's position. All right, now Jaeger's going to make the safe drop back downstairs. And we are going to see Zofia get a kill onto the Mozzie there. Now I'm going to have to believe actually came from Visa's stair. Now they do have admin control over here. This defense know it. They know the frag came from, and now they hear him tagging away at the barbed wire. There goes Zagu. Their position is given away. Now what will the Legion decide to do here? We don't know. We got Habana also trying to make her way in, creating crossfires from games room, I believe. Now she's going to go ahead and swing in. This is going to give the offense quite the advantage here. Now, do they know Legion is still hanging in bathroom? As this could bring some pretty big kills if they don't catch him soon. It really doesn't seem like they do, but they're going to go ahead and start to work on some vertical destruction anyways.
Swapping mags.
The attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped.
Like the smoke's going to come out and grab a kill here from that connector position. Beautiful spot. And then the big kills coming out from Legion. As I had said prior, if they didn't catch that Legion, there was probably some trouble in their future. Swampy Waters it is, as the Doc gets the kill from Closet on the hatch, and I don't think they expected him to be there at all. And that's going to be lobby press room once again going to the defenders. Right, going right back to council meeting room. Now the defense has struggled, BGS has struggled with this site in particular, though I do think at least one of the rounds was pretty close, so I wouldn't write them off on this site. And I definitely, well actually, so a different lineup coming out from them on this site as well. It looks like they're making some adjustments to better help them hold this defense. And the Pulse could be very useful sitting down in Visa, as he will probably be looking for some vertical play into admin. They have been pushing admin rather heavy on this site hold. So if Pulse isn't spotted on that first floor, there could easily be some big kills coming out mid-round or even later. All right, and it does look like the attacking team has actually brought, or they have been bringing Habana for these top floor defenses. Which I like that. I think that Habana's a proper operator here. Not only is she have a lot more fragging potential as an op, 3 speed, 2 automatic weapons. I believe the Type 89 is what it's called. It's just a phenomenal gun. But she's just more suited for this site, as you're not going to be needing to open up any huge portions of the wall here. You're really just kind of opening up these angles, looking for the peaks into sight, and just kind of cutting off those rotations for the defense. Now, Pleasure's going to go ahead and open up main lobby, like I said, making sure they put pressure on this defense right away, making any possible rotations uncomfortable for them. Go ahead and jump in now. These the admin wall right there typically opened up, I thought, or that could have been the attacking team. I'm gonna go ahead and open up that angle into games room regardless. And I imagine Buck's about to enter, and we should have most of the team at least getting settled into admin here. Buck looks like he might be swinging over to copy. No. I'm gonna go ahead and open up copy wall. They did this the last round. It seems like they're getting an angle that they are looking for into games room with that wall. Opening up any vertical plays down into Visa, looking to cut off the flank, as they know they will have some roamers coming in late to mid round for those big kills. They caught the Jaeger the last time they were on this site. Now they be able to do it again. Sophia drops to go ahead and hold that flank now, it looks like, but there is somebody at the bottom of Visa stair possibly. Yeah, it looks like the Pulse is at the bottom of Visa stair. Probably has the call on Sophia right now. The team is more than likely aware of her position. She's going to need to play it safe here, as the pre-fires will start to come out. Sledge is putting pressure in from lobby. Gonna go ahead and rotate on over to connector window, where the Doc is playing. If he can get this kill here, that'll be huge for the offense, but it looks like the Doc is gonna have time to rotate away from that. Sophia's still playing at the Visa stair. It looks like she might have some intel on that Pulse. Wow, really nice shot coming out there onto the Doc. That was a clean peek. The Doc's gonna drop, and that's a big fragging operator off the board for the attacking team here on this site. Now 3v4, they're gonna take the advantage. BGS has somebody stationed up in the bathroom, and they're gonna get the kill.
Heartbeat sensor deployed.
Pulse is still sitting underneath with the C4. This is looking really good for the defenders. They know where they are in games room.
15 seconds to go.
Jaeger's playing
Attackers have recovered
Spiral.
their diffuser.
He's looking for the Zof. She's playing just behind the wall on one long desk. Now I think they know that Pulse has the C4. They anticipated it. Huge kill coming out from the Jaeger. That was Carrier, and it's going to be the defensive win.
Operators, you have run out of
And
time.
they are going to be 3-3 going into the half, switching sides on Consulate. I apologize for any poor spectating, as I've never quite used the spectator mode before, so just struggle along with me, and I'm sure to do my best for you guys as we move into the second half of our game here. This has been, I'm sorry, did I say 3-3? I meant to say 4-2, and it's actually going to be BGS moving into attack with the 4-2 lead and momentum on their side. As I said, thanks for struggling along with me and tuning in to this matchup tonight. Now we are going to see a rather similar setup. As I said, Maestros are probably going to be in pretty heavy use due to the intel bans of Valkyrie and Echo. So Maestro is going to be a primary operator for intel ops here.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
But the only thing differing, I believe, from the setups we've seen prior is going to be the mute. And they're going to go ahead and head straight on. They're going to head straight on up to Council Games Room, which I would say is probably the typical move for most defenses. Like I said, this is a pretty comfortable site for most teams. Either this or Garage Cafeteria, but I do believe over the past few seasons that Council Office has seen more and more love, and teams are becoming more and more comfortable on this site, even though honestly it can provide quite a few obstacles if you're inexperienced.
Attackers are moving
All
out to
right,
locate
now that's the
bombs.
end of the prep phase. We're going to get to see BGS move in on their first attack. Now, like I said, this, or at least in my opinion, is typically a defender-sided map, but this really swings either way almost every time I watch it recently. But I'm just not too sure anymore. The attacking team is going to bring in the Gridlock. Extremely useful for cutting off rotations, especially after they start to open up these lines of sight throughout all the windows. You're going to see her go ahead and toss one in there. I believe that's going into connector, but there is a Maestro sitting right underneath the window. I have no idea if the Gridlock is aware of this, but we are about to find out here shortly, as it looks like they're peeking. All right, and we have the smoke playing yellow stare. Maestro is actually going to go down from Gridlock here. Oh, big run out from Josh there. Going out onto the balcony, really searching for that refrag, and that's really what you need your team to make those plays. Now, that is going to be a big kill for Buck, though, coming off of the rappel. Outside of bathroom. Smoke is aware of his position there, but I do believe it's too late. He's going to go ahead and toss the gas canister, which is honestly not going to be too effective in this current situation. They have eyes on window and on top of yellow here. He's in a mighty poor position, and BGS is looking to capitalize. Now, I'm not quite sure where Legion is at. Legion is planning maybe a run out from main door here. I'm not too sure, but he probably gave his position away to the offense by shooting out the Gridlock utility. Gonna have Mute positioned comfortably within games room here. He has the shotgun and the SMG-11. Getting into any close quarter engagements with this man is probably going to be a bad idea, and he's gonna sit tight waiting for that attacking team to make their inevitable push. We're going to have Capital finally making his way into admin. This is a bit late, 57 seconds in a round. I don't think this is how he wanted to get inside of this map, but he's already got a fight onto big kill coming out from Capital there. A vending machine taking out the Legion. Now that's going to get rid of some utility, but he does already have most of his traps out. Another refrag coming out from the Mute, though, on top of Visa Stare. It looks like he might have another fight here. He's getting engaged with the Habana. She's going to win this fight, take control of games room, and the Bucks on games window. He's going to be watching the plant here for her. A big win coming out from the attackers. The momentum carries for BGS heading into the second half. Now it seems both teams are really struggling with this council, and games room hold. I'm not exactly sure why that is, but it just seems that the attacking teams are setting up proper crossfires, playing the rappel game strong and taking the map control where needed. That kill from Habana really kind of changed the way the game was, or the round was playing out there, as it really did look grim for the attacking round momentarily. But big kill, big push coming out from the Habana, probably saving their team the round there. And to see the garage cafeteria hold, as they did not find any success in the council games room hold.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
We're going to see a rather similar setup. Other than the mute, they're going to bring a bandit, which is pretty typical. Actually, I don't think we had Mozzie. I think we had Legion last round for the defense as well. So Mozzie and bandit being brought into the garage hold here. Bandit's typically going to be played to trick the wall. I'm sure they'll have somebody placed on yellow stairs to make sure that he can do this safely without any attackers getting that angle from yellow. He's only going to be left with one here. He is going to have to be on top of his bandit tricking to make sure that he denies all three of the X-Kairos pellets, which in some cases could be impossible with just the one trick. So now Maestro playing security, and a common theme for both teams throughout this matchup. We're gonna have the buck repelling onto piano windows, which opens up the line of sight straight behind a white car and can really put some damage and pressure on that bandit who's looking to trick. Now it does look, wow. We're going to see some just phenomenal kills come out right there. Really unexpected runouts coming from the games room, but they're both going to go down, and the buck is going to fall on piano window, but not without doing a little bit of his job, opening up that floor, putting pressure on the bandit, making his life a little bit harder for the rest of this round as we watch this unfold. Ash is looking to find her way in on yellow stairs here. The smoke playing inside of Cafe. Now they're really struggling to get this wall open, but I don't know if they're aware the bandit is no longer on the wall. Now, unless Habana has wasted all of her pellets, we could go ahead and start with ERA, and it seems that that's exactly what she's going to do. The bandit does move over, and he gets a beautiful C4 into piano. And that's going to be the gridlock off the board. Now, I'm not sure if she had used all of her utility or not, but if she hadn't, that's going to take away any late cutoffs that the attacking team had for these roamers. They spots him on yellow stair. Now, bandit's going to be down, and that's a huge kill coming out for Styx. 2 on the round for him. Now, they've got a minute here. They're looking mighty comfortable, and they're definitely setting up for a plant behind white truck. He's going to go ahead and fire off the volts, looking to cut off any rotations out of Cafe as Habana goes ahead and puts the plant down. Now, is there somebody? All right. Now, a little bit of a hiccup there coming from Capital, which is going to cause the Habana to die. Really unfortunate move there as you take your 3-1 lead and put it to a 2-1, but it still is quite the climb for Maestro as a 1-speed here. And all the utility that the attacking team has set up, I really don't see this happening for the defense, but you cannot write them out. Nice shots coming out from the Ash, and that's going to be the round for the attacking team as BGS continues with their momentum on this half. That was a really nice push, and I want to say that the run out from games room almost worked. I want to say that there was if they, or at least even one of them, gets back in safely, I think that play is worth it. But the fact that they lost 2 there really kind of cost them the round early on, or at least cost them the convenience of having man count early on. The council meeting room hold coming in from the defense here. As expected. I don't think that lobby press room is preferable for most any team. It was actually pretty impressive watching BGS pull that off. I believe they won twice on that site, I want to say. So that was mighty good stuff coming out there from BGS, and it looks like Calpyso is going to go ahead and move back up to Council as they didn't find success in the garage cafeteria like they hoped they would. But we're going to see the pretty standard setup coming back out. Both teams not straying from their original lineups, though. I don't believe we've seen Jackal yet this game. And Audi's going to go ahead and hop over to the Jackal, which can be a huge hindrance for the defense coming later in the rounds, or even just that roam game in general. The roam clears a lot easier when you bring a Jackal. To see Jackal droning in here, looking for anybody roaming within that main lobby piano area, which is pretty typical on this site. We're gonna go ahead and send the buck right back on to Repel. He's found himself here a few times. But the Repel game has been strong from both teams here, which is something that is honestly it's a must-have for this map. If you don't have the Repel game, then more than likely the defense is going to walk all over you, because that's where a lot of these line of sights are coming from. Now it's going to be a pretty cheeky nade possibly coming out here, unless they have the ADS set up on yellow, which I honestly going to assume. Well, they don't. He lands this bounce, he might get the kill. Looks like he just was a little bit unaware of his position. That was really close, but not taking much damage whatsoever. The smoke is still going to sit down pretty comfortably on that yellow stair. And wow, he's wasting a lot of utility. Now that's 2 nades and a fireball wasted on this smoke. And I mean, if he can hold this position a little bit longer and get a little bit more utility out from this team, if they even trade him this wow, okay. Now the run out from yellow, trying to capitalize on the double repel here coming from yellow stair and bathroom, but instantly punished by the Ash. And now we have Jackal sitting on connector window. Ash looks like she is in the bottom of yellow, looking for the kill on anybody in that first floor. She's going to find her way up yellow and probably run herself into that smoke here shortly. Now that's going to be a pretty big kill coming out from the mute onto balcony of games room. This mute has been absolutely on fire. I'm pretty sure the enemy team is quite afraid of that SMG-11 at this point, and if they aren't, they should be, because this man is ripping. They gave up on the smoke on yellow stair, which is probably a wise decision coming out from the attacking team based on the... Oh, he's still on the repel, and he does not know. We are a court... Oh, and there it is. The shot coming out from the buck. He was ready for that kill. Huge. Now they have bathroom and yellow stair control, theoretically. Now he's going to move his way into yellow stair. He's aware that he has a control, but the mute here coming in with another kill. That SMG-11 continues to punish BGS. That was a death on yellow stairs, and Maestro's going to find another one onto yellow stair there as the buck goes down. Jaeger's coming up Visa. They didn't know he was there. He grabs the kill. And Josh again with, I believe that was 3 kills on the round. A huge 3K coming out from him. As I said before, that SMG-11 is nothing to skulk at, and he is really showing why. BGS getting that loss finally on the second half. I do believe they were flawless on the second half up until this point. So Calpyso's going to hope to swing momentum back in their favor as they head down to Garage Cafeteria looking for success. They had lost the round here. Once again, I do apologize. I know I am missing a good chunk of the action here and there. I'm just not too fluent with the spectator mode, but given a little time and practice, I do believe I will gather the hang of it.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Alright, now we're going to see the same exact setup coming out from Calpyso here, which is a pretty solid setup. Bandit does feel a little lonely on the tricking. I have seen teams bring the Bandit and Kaed, but you got to use your utility or your resources properly, and that's a lot of hard breach denial. when you could be bringing other types of utility. Alright, now I'm gonna go ahead and reinforce hatches upstairs per usual. Now I do believe that the Jaeger is going to be roaming, and it seems that Josh is on the Jaeger, which based on the way he's playing right now, I would say it's a good decision. I'm not sure if he played Jaeger the first time they were downstairs, but he is on fire currently, and this man's probably looking to do some good damage with that operator. We'll see here shortly. Looks like he will be playing that top 4 roam with Mozzie, making sure that's a little bit uncomfortable for these attackers as they go for the roam clear, and it's gonna go ahead and start now as the Capital opens up windows into Council office, looking for any possible intel on that drone he can get.
Swapping mags.
You're gonna have the gridlock here. She's almost anticipating this run out. Oh my goodness, she just saw Jaeger as he rotated into games room. That was the worst timing. Unfortunate for the attacking team here, but she is going to get a peek onto the games room. Mozzie here, and Buck's gonna go ahead and take him down. Big kill for the attacking teams to go ahead and grab top 4 control. Jaeger has seemed to have rotated out and ends a bathroom on 1st floor, which is probably the smart move as the attacking team takes map control within minute 40 seconds left in the round.
Reload.
I'm gonna go ahead and drone out. I imagine that they have eyes on the Jaeger at this point, but goes ahead and opens up a couple more angles looking down on the spiral. Now, they're going to go ahead and open a bathroom. They definitely know they're about to take this fight. The Jaeger is cornered, and he's going to get taken out by the Buck. That was a beautiful pinch there. You could see he was highly distracted by, I believe it was Gridlock, posing an obstacle from Piano. They're going to go ahead and start opening up Piano floor with a minute left here. The attacking team is looking mighty comfy with a 5-3 lead on man count, and Thermite goes ahead and opens up garage. I think we saw Habana come from BGS last round, so it's nice to see the Thermite come out here as he is a much more efficient operator for this site. I don't know if they thought that they would be going up to Council again or what necessarily happened there, but Thermite is typically going to be the default hard breach here as Capital goes ahead and sends off his bolts, gets rid of that evil eye to make sure that this plant's going to go down, pre-fires ahead into Cafe. They know Maestro's in security. They're looking for the kill. They've got beautiful crossfires lined up here. The Gridlock from upstairs is looking for any kill she can nab. And that's going to be it for that. What a beautiful game from BGS. 4-2 lead at half and came back in with a nearly flawless second half, only losing a singular round on offense. And that really says something about a team's attack. Now, I do feel as though there were some proper changes made on the defense there as they tried to kind of recalculate their strategies and find a way to, you know, slowly stop the bleeding, but it just wasn't enough by the end there. The attacking team had gathered too much control, and everything just seemed to be going the way of BGS during that matchup. All right. Well, I appreciate everybody sticking around and hanging out with me while I attempted my first cast/spectating event or game. It was a blast. I had a lot of fun doing it, and I appreciate people over here at the WBPLeague for letting me do so. It was a good time, and I hope everybody else enjoyed themselves as we got to hang around tonight and watch a pretty phenomenal match between these two. But on that note, we are going to go ahead and call it a night. Thanks for stopping by, and have a wonderful night.